Taking a stroll in the middle of a downpour certainly rouses the spirit. But it's best to dry your clothes as soon as possible after the rain stops.
Hey guys, Drum the Spike here, back again once again, and today we're going back into the chasm. Yeah, this weather accurately describes how I feel about the chasm. It's cool, it's really cool, especially the dangerous parts, but sometimes you really just don't want to be there. Alright, so the new event, A Muddy Bizarre Adventure. Let's go ahead and jump on in. So, transportation test. Begin operating the Persona Spike. Oh no. We're doing more Persona Spike stuff? I remember when we had to do this back in Dragonspine and Liyue. Alright. Begin operating the Persona Spike for the first time within the chasm. Oh, so this is a different Persona Spike? And protect it from the attacks of monsters drawn to its presence. Recommended Lumenstone Adjuvant level 2. Well, good thing we have a full Lumenstone Adjuvant. Alright, so let's go to the quest. Of course it had to be raining. Let me see if I can change the time. Because nobody likes rainy weather. Well, unless you're inside. Nobody likes thunderstorms and rainy weather unless you're inside. Because it's cool seeing it from the inside. Alright, so let's see. Let's make our way over to let me hop back up here. Here it is. This should make this go a lot quicker. Alright, so we just need to head over to Liyue Harbor so we can go check out this new commission. Because it says, go to Liyue's Adventurers Guild and talk to Catherine. So Catherine should have a new job for us back in the chasm. I say this is pretty close. Alright. Has something happened? Ah, Jerome, Paimon. Your timing is truly impeccable. Yep, we got another problem. For reasons unknown, some dark mud-like substance has come pouring out of the caverns of the mine of the chasms lately. It is a very sudden affair, and the exploration team has yet to come up with any countermeasures, and so investigations have started and stopped several times. As such, Kaidive has asked the Adventurers Guild to send help. The dark mud stuff? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the thing that we destroyed when we knocked down the pillar, isn't it? That's exactly the substance I speak of. I do not know why it has reached the caverns and mines, but either way, the exploration team's progress has been stymied. Even their day-to-day movements have been affected. After all, they heavily rely on mining tunnels for the transportation of goods and materials. So how long has this been going on? Because we left the chasm, like, what, a couple, days ago? For some time now, Kaidive has said he's found a researcher from Sumeru who can help him out, but that researcher seems to need the help themselves. I must admit, this has been a troubling time for me ever since. Kaidive does pay well. No, I'm afraid most owing the extreme danger of the dark mud possesses. Quite a few people actually came on that account for the reward, but the moment they heard it was the chasm, they quickly declined. To make things trickier, most adventurers are not very familiar with the chasm's layout. So, the one who accepts this commission will have to be someone with no fear of danger and who knows the chasm like the back of their hand. Yeah, I know exactly the person. Give it up for Yelan. Yeah, Yelan can do this. Yeah, just kidding. Yeah, we'll do it. And just as I was puzzling over this matter, you two dropped by. Yep, the exact people who fit all of the qualifications for this just so happens to drop by. Alright, let's go have a look. About that, Kaidai said that you must have to look for that other researcher from Sumeru, or, to quote him verbatim, if anyone's willing to help, tell them to go to the campsite at the chasm. That guy will be there prepping as usual. Alright, we'll be off then. Thank you. The chasm's safety is in your hands. Dang. I wish there was a way to make that font bigger because it's hard to see on my tiny screen. Anyways, let's head on down to the underground chasm mines. So this is over by Ad Hoc Tunnel. Alright, we haven't been over here in a while. Grab our Omnio Ubiquity nets and get to catching. Can we get him? I wonder if we can get him. Yes, we got him.
Time to go.
Alright. Let's continue making our way down. Yeah, but this is very early in the cave. I guess it does kind of make sense because if they wanted this to be an event, it can't be too deep. So people can do it even if they're at low levels. So yeah, that makes sense. Can we catch this guy? Come on. There we go. Okay, let's switch over to our Lumenstone Adjuvant now. Hoseni. I didn't think that the environment here would be so unique. In that case, the energy system of the Persuna spike will. Ah, Jerome, Paimon, it's been a while. Why are the two of you here at the chasm? Actually, I do recall Kaidai saying that you would help in the exploration team a lot. That said, the situation in the chasm has been worsening. It's no place for a walk in the park. Wait, you are... Oh, come on. Didn't we just meet a short while ago? I mean, I do always end up asking for your help, but that's no reason to pretend like you don't recognize me. Ah, forget it. In this case, allow me to introduce myself once again. I am Hoseni, a researcher at the Academia. I have been working on a device known as the Energy Amplifier, and I went to Inazuma to do some reference work there. However, I've run out of operation funds for my research, and so I have to return to Sumeru. You do? Your amplifier, man. I'm quite sure that I've never introduced myself as such. Whatever the case, I've received a request from a fellow researcher named Kaidai. I owe him a favor regarding research funds on the way back. So, I'm here at the chasm to help him solve this problem. Well, I hope that explanation is clear enough. In which case, let me ask the question. Why are you two here in the chasm? Well, we also just so happen to have received a commission from Skydive. So that's you. And to think I was worried when Skydive mentioned that he was going to get some people to help out. Since it's you, I guess there's nothing to worry about. I must admit, if I were to attempt to resolve the dark mud issue here at the chasm myself, it would take a lot of time and energy. But with your help, the odds are, well, higher. What do you need us to do? You've heard of the Persona Spike, right? A device that can release energy that disrupts the ley lines. According to my hypothesis, we can place the spike at the points where the dark mud is pouring out to disturb the ley lines movement to clear it out the way. Wait, yeah, isn't it related to ley lines? Because I thought it was a natural disaster. I know there's such things as ley line disasters, but is that really related to it? Well, they did appear based on anomalies in the ley lines, so it's very likely that they are related. That is what Skydive and I discussed anyways. So, we can use the spike to disrupt or even close the openings that allow the ley lines here to access external elements, which will stop the dark mud. I see. However, we were previously using the spikes to disrupt the ley lines. This is the first time I'm using the spike to seal them. I have done some estimations and adjusted some of the spike's parameters. In theory, nothing should go wrong. But this is a theory. As you know, ultimately theory. And theories must all be tested. I was just thinking about the beginning of the initialization process. In fact, but it has some risks. Well, allow me then. Alright, I'll leave it to you. I'll observe from the sides. A muddy, bizarre adventure. Alright. Alright, let's test the Persona Spike. Alright, yep, this is something that we probably are supposed to read, but we're not going to read. Because we have not learned our lesson after playing this game for almost 2 years.
The wind knows me.
Pretty sure we just have to defeat the enemy.
Whirling snap!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Shoot, they did.
One with nature.
Take flight!
Oh shoot, we hit the first dark mode.
Kamisato art! Sumetsu!
Oh shoot, it took off all of our energy?
Time to go.
I will have order.
As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
Persona Spike can't work if it's being attacked like this. Okay, hold up. Zhongli.
Solidify.
Riptide.
I need you guys to freaking
Into the
stop
wind.
for 2 seconds. Activate. Purge that.
One with nature.
Order guide you.
Embrace the ice!
Alright. Defend the spike. That's all we have to do? Alright.
The wind knows me. You can run, but your clouds high. The birds call.
Solidify.
One with nature.
This is order.
Kamisato art! Sumetsu! Whirling snow!
Brace yourself.
This is gonna hurt!
The wind knows me.
Alright,
Time to
so
go.
that was pretty much easy. We didn't have any real trouble. Hosseini, what you got to tell us now? The spike wound up causing the dark mud to gush out instead. Is that how it is? To think I did not factor the ground into my calculations. What an error. How did you not factor the ground where the Persona spike is going to be placed into your calculations? Like, that's one thing that you probably should calculate. Factor the ground into your calculations. That's right. Our previous experiments all took place on softer soil. But within the chasm, the medium thorough which the spike's energy travels is not solid soil, but rock, which has very different properties. This caused a major discrepancy between the earlier calculations and the actual results. Indeed, theory is merely a matter of imagination. Instead, it must be grounded and proven in reality. Yeah, this is starting to get a little dangerous, because there was a lot of them. I do have to admit that. Indeed, this place is quite far from the mining complex, so the mud shouldn't really be flowing at all the way up here. The situation must be more urgent than we imagined. Also, the Persona spike has a definite effect on environments affected by the dark mud. This shows that the mud's proliferation is, as I guessed, an issue that stems from the ley lines. This proves the need for the experimentation and proof, does it not? Of course, I have done the experiment myself, but I would have wound up being attacked by the monsters. Not that I worry about being injured, that would be a small loss compared to any damages that might be done to this Persona spike. How would I answer to our great tutor, Fernius, or our fellow researchers in the Kashrar? You would pay more attention to your own safety nonetheless. True, the data we've collected can be used to adjust the results of our calculations. Now the solution to these interfering parameters, I believe that there are 4 such methods. There should be only one that will prove most effective. Thank you so much for helping me with this test run, Jerome. I will make some adjustments to the Persona spike. Later, it can be moved into the mining complex, where operations can then begin. You're moving it to the mining complex? By yourself? Well, no, I had agreed with Kaidive to hire someone to move it. But when they heard that my objective was to resolve the issue of the dark mud, they refused any payment. I've spoken to Kaidive and money from the Ministry of Civil Affairs, however. The more will still go to them as compensation. Of course, I'll need you to help me start up the machine once more after it reaches its destination. Geez, they got some lengthy dialogue for this event. Alright, so we just need to wait until the next day. So let's do this. Alright. Talk to Hosseini. Alright, so where did he go? Okay, so he's down there. I do want to check out over there, because it has some interesting stuff. Especially that chest that's locked over there. It's been a while since we've been, like, in this area of the chasm, so...
Time to go. One with nature.
Alright. No, how did I... Kazuha should have been able to reach that. Right. I can definitely tell you that this isn't the way that we're supposed to be going up this way, but we are doing that anyways. Oh, nope, nope. Okay. I think we should be able to reach that from here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, there's a teleport waypoint right here. I'm mad. But whatever, we took the scenic route. The scenic route is always better. Alright, so let's check what's up here, because I saw there was a spider's web up here.
Into the wind. Yeah.
Stabilize!
Really? Nothing's back there? Aw, shoot. Do you really want to cause this big issue? Really? Fine, we can do this fight.
Yeah.
Never mind. What the heck? How did I manage to fall through all the way down there?
Time to go.
Alright, now we're actually dealing with you, because this is annoying.
I will have order!
Power flows through me! Embrace the ice!
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Perish.
Yeah.
Winter, shall you eventually come?
Yeah.
Alright, so what was it that we were looking at here? A chest? 1, 2. Recharge. Boom.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
So I believe it is this
Time to go.
way.
I follow the wind.
Oh, that's a lot of dark mud down there. Like, that is no small amount. Okay, so there's a Sealy over here, and then there's a Sealy over there. Since we haven't been here in a while, I am going to get a little distracted. I'm surprised we haven't, like, 100% of this chasm yet. Like, what is the percentage? 85? Alright, so a Luxie chest. That's pretty good. Oh, so I have to find all those Sealies. Okay.
Take flight!
No, no, the water's going to unfreeze. Dang it, that doesn't take me up, does it? Okay. Where is the other Sealy? Oh, it does take me up. There it is. So that should go to its court. Where are the other Sealies, though? Oh shoot, that's draining. There we go.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering? Time to go.
Alright, so what do we have to do next? Really? You didn't go to your Sealy court? Come on now. Is there any other... Oh, there's one up there. Let's see if we can try to get it. So it's that way. It's in a really awkward spot, so we kind of had to teleport.
Yeah. One with nature.
Why are you going up? Aren't you the Sealy for down there? Because I want to find the Sealy so we can get the Luxie chest. But if this isn't the right Sealy, you're going even higher. What the heck? Really? That was the only Sealy that I saw in the
to a
area.
life of wandering.
What is this?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
A fateful offering.
Let's go check out that over there. Of course.
The wind knows me.
My apologies.
Alright. Grab this chest.
Brings a smile to my face.
Because I really want to find out where this last Sealy is before I do anything else.
One with nature.
Take flight.
Riptide. Time to go.
Really? More of you?
The wind knows me. One with nature. Tidal wave.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Right.
Into the wind.
So what happens if we go up here? Oh. Here? Oh, can we walk across that? Oh. I don't think we
The
can.
wind knows me.
Oh. Maybe we can. Nope. How far across do we need to go? Oh, we need to go the whole way.
One with nature.
Alright, zoom in so we don't go too far. Oh, and just immediately falls off. Alright, jeez. It's hard to walk on this thing. It does not give us any leeway. Just gonna hold forward. No. No! We're going to the other side. Because I don't think I'll be able to walk all the way across there again. So try to walk in a straight line. If we can. Nope. We gotta wait here. Nope. Alright. We're definitely not doing this how it's supposed to be done, but we're getting it done nonetheless. So where is it? Over there? Great, so it's here. And then up there.
The wind knows me.
All right.
Brings a smile to my face.
Definitely did that first try.
Time to go.
They weren't kidding about the amount of dark mud that's in here. Jeez. Yeah, I don't see any other Sealies. Because if they're in the general area, we would have seen them by now. Collect 5 geoparticles. Where are the other ones? So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom.
I follow the wind. Brings a smile to my face.
Alright, let's actually go do what we came here to do. Because I don't see any more Sealies. So it should be just down here. Alright, Hosini, what you got for us to do now? You're here. I was just checking the pursuit of Spike. I must say that Leo's miners are made of stern stuff. Just 2 of them were able to transfer the Spike here. But since the Spike has very fine moving parts, I need to check if it's been affected while the transit. In theory, everything should be fine. That is what you said the last time. Well, I did also say that there is a difference between theory and reality. However, I made sure to check everything before you came. Everything has been prepared, and once initialized and been in operation, the Spike will not need any initial elemental energy input to maintain its charging state. Wait, so it'll just keep on charging? We don't have to charge it? Yes! Yes, before it had to adapt to Inazuma's environment, so I modified it such that it can only charge and operate through the use of Electro. However, that is not the original operating mode of the Persona Spike. Originally, it is intended to function in this sort of environment. In fact, this dark mud is its power source. The mud provides power to the Spike? That's right. And that is why the Spike is perfectly suited for solving this issue. If you consider it, this dark mud issue we're having in the chasm is both a symptom and a source, both of which must be resolved. Of course, the source is the ley lines. Exactly. As such, we must nip the problem in the bud by sealing the openings in the ley lines through which the dark mud is spewing out. Of course, the sealing of the ley lines will not completely solve the problem with the dark mud that has already come out. However, the Persona Spike has the ability to absorb the energy that the dark mud and decrease its power as it's contaminated. This is what we call fixing the symptoms. This way, the dark mud that has already reached the surface will serve as a power source to Pursuna's spike, and the spike's continued operation. It will close the ley lines from which the mud is spewing forth. As for those monsters who have been affected by the mud due to long-term exposure, they will lose the enhancements they get from it and be weakened. 3 birds with 1 stone. That is pretty good. It's called the Persuna Spike, not the Percy Spike C. Persuna's brilliance truly is such that one might almost believe that the spike was specifically made to solve problems such as these. If that guess of mine is true, then the whole process of solving the dark mud problem could serve as a valuable experimental data in the future. Who knows, this research might even allow me to discover some hitherto unknown principles behind how the Persuna could affect the ley lines using certain devices. The subject has great value. Honestly, if I could win the Academia's Cavius Prize with this, that would be wonderful. What is that? This is a prize that the Academia gives out to especially young researchers. You don't look too young. Every year, the Sage will go over the research reports sent in and cast votes to select the winner. The criteria for winning are that the subject must be groundbreaking, creative, and that the person sending the report must have great potential and be under 40 years of age. All those who have won the Cavius Prize while under the age of 40 would go on to win the great renown in the Academia. Well, let's start up the spike right now. Let's hope that it solves our problem. That said, please take note, Jerome. While the Persuna Spike is a very impressive piece of equipment, it is also quite intricate and fragile. If it's hit while operating, or if it's submerged by the dark mud, it can cause fouling. The spike will turn off automatically to prevent any further damage. As such, beware of the mud and the monsters while you operate the device. Alright, so don't let the mud consume it, and don't let the monsters attack it. We're going to ignore this 100% once again and start this up. Oh my gosh. Okay, alright, okay. Let's start cleansing.
Order guide you.
Set up
Fallen
some
leaves,
defenses over
adorn
here.
my night!
Kamisato art! Sumetsu!
Solidify.
Jeez, we have to purge it so much.
You can run, but you can't.
Stabilize. This is order.
Into the wind. Chat!
Whirling snow!
Right, gain more energy. You need more energy. That's still recharging. Right, great.
My apologies!
Order guide you. Stabilize.
Oh, no you don't.
Shot! Riptide!
Sakura swirl!
As one with wind and cloud! The wind knows me.
Is that 72%? Shoot.
Time to go.
Jeez, they are persistent.
I will have order. Stabilize.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my nut. You can run, but you can't hide.
Alright. Oh, so we did it. We just needed to go up to 100.
Time to go.
Alright. Hosini, what you got to say just now? The effects were better than I thought. We've recorded all the phenomena we've seen and the data we've collected. And most importantly, the dark matter was completely cleared. This is just that... What's going on now? Let me think. When Kaidive and I analyzed the situation previously, we believed that the opening in the ley lines through which the dark mud came should be here. I don't think that such an opening would have been this easy to clear out, so the true entry point must be elsewhere. In this case, the affected areas also includes the frontline mines. Exactly. This means that the point in which the dark mud is flowing is in the tunnels. Such areas will be far more narrow, allowing for greater buildup of mud, making it easier for monsters to swarm in, thus worsening our problem. Still, I have full faith in the Persona Spike. It is, after all, the Persona's great creation. Just let me do a bit of maintenance work on it first. I'll call the miners who've agreed to move the spike in the tunnels over. So we have to wait another day? Yep. Let's wait until the next day. Alright, so... Oh, shoot, we're almost done? Really? Dang, I didn't expect this to go that quickly. Alright, so let's wait until the next day. Alright. Talk to Hosini. So he should be this way. Really? This mud is getting out of hand, though.
Time to go.
Ah, geez, great. Whoa, that made us jump really high. Alright, so is he at the bottom? Looking like it. I do want to know where the Sealy goes, though. Alright, little Sealy, where are you going to take me? Where is your little Sealy court?
One with nature.
Gorge Guide. Alright.
Brings a smile to my face.
Okay, it doesn't seem like there's anything else over here.
Time to go.
Oops. Thought I had my food selected. There we go. Alright, so if we go down here. Oh, yep, there it is. There's one of these things, and there has to be something that we can destroy with it, right? Oh, yep, right there.
Brings a smile to my face.
I guess that's the Persona Spike.
Time to go.
I'm just gonna ignore that realization that I just had about the two miners' names. Hoseni, what do you have to say? You're just in time. We were discussing how to move the Persona Spike in. You haven't moved it in already? I must say, however, the situation is far more serious than we had anticipated. This is bad. There's too much dark mud around here, and it's growing with monsters attracted to the mud. We can't move the spike in. We can't find any path forward at all. We're still a long way from the mining tunnels. Come on, we've got to try again. If it doesn't work out, let's go back up there and grab a few more buddies to help out. I mean, I'm not the mining superstar. I can carve through a mountain with just a few swings of my pickaxe. These monsters are no match for me. Let's get moving. Bah, keep on thinking. We'll see how much your redder face can get from all that coughing. Nonsense. We can't proceed any further in this. Long-term exposure to the mud will have severe consequences. The large number of monsters makes things even more dangerous. But we all saw it, didn't we? We put the machine in that mining complex and it cleaned up just like that. If we can just get rid of all this mud sooner. Yeah, that mud does have pretty adverse effects. If we can deal with the mud, that'll be great. But most likely we won't be able to deal with it that quickly. Especially since we're probably going to have to go even deeper into the chasm. Oh, jeez. Alright, let's continue. This isn't the time to prize speedy solutions, whether it be in experiments or problem solving. Proceed without preparation and proper examination is too rash. One mistake could cost lives. Your own life is the utmost importance. This is one of the basic axioms of the Academia's lab manual. As a researcher from the Academia, I cannot simply stand by and allow such foolhardiness. But if we stop, who's going to do something about all this mud? If it continues to attract these monsters, it wouldn't matter if we brought another 20 people. We wouldn't make any headway. Let me think. If this really is unworkable, we could activate the spike once more over here first. Here? That's right. I just gave the dark mud emissions once over, and they thought that they were faster than how they were before in the mining complex. This is not yet the heart of the problem, so the purification rate should be quicker than the rate at which the dark mud can flow out. The monsters in the chasm were attracted by the dark mud. I suspect that they must be affected by its energies. So, getting the spike up here, decreasing the mud's influence in the vicinity, should also be a help to you, Jerome. If we clear out the mud, the monsters should stop congregating. Once that's happened, we can try moving the spike further in. Alright, then let's do this. There's just a few monsters. How bad can it be? You two head back to camp and rest first. We'll have need for you of later. Oh, come on. I don't need a rest yet. We just... It's not time for the mining superstar to lay his pickaxe down just yet. If it's clearing out monsters, I can help out too. Quit the tough guy act already. I've seen this pattern of yours before. This is Jerome we're talking about. When he gets to fixing things, there's people like you and I who have to fear. There's little people like you and I have to fear. We'll leave the dark mud in this area to you, Jerome. Got it. Should be pretty simple. Ah, yes. This entire area was covered in mud. The situation is far worse than I thought. There are also a lot of monsters nearby. Stay on your toes. I'll take care of myself. No, I mean stay on your toes regarding the pursuit of Spike. I have full confidence in your abilities, but less so in the awesome yet fragile Spike. Please make sure that the Spike makes it through unscathed. Ooh, alright. That was a lot of dialogue. So I think this is the last one, right? Oh, so this one's in progress. Wait, then why did it show... That definitely is weird. Alright. Let's continue then. Oh, jeez. Alright. Skipping over this.
The wind knows me.
Go with the wind.
This is order.
Clouds hide. The birds call. One with nature. Riptide.
Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
Alright, so there's no mud around here that's spreading, so that's good.
Into the wind.
Whirling snow.
Oh, right as I say that.
The wind knows me. You can run, but you... It's fine.
Can you chill?
Order guide you. Gather.
Embrace the ice.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
I need these guys to calm down for like 2
Time to go.
seconds.
One with nature. Riptide.
This is order. Gather.
Take flight.
Clouds hide. The birds call.
Solidify.
Sakura swirl.
You can run, but you can't. The wind knows me.
My apologies.
You're mine.
Alright. So now that we're done with this, where's Hosini? Alright, so how do we do? My, as I should have expected of you. I suppose now the dark mud and monsters are gone, with minimal damage to the Persona Spike. I am most glad that you were the one Kaida have got to help us out. If it were anyone else, I doubt they could have solved this issue quite so handily. Well, I am pretty good at what I do. Indeed, that is plain to see. The two miners, Tu and Hao. Oh, I almost said that wrong. That have headed back to rest. Looks like it'll be difficult to move the spike back right away. But clearing out the mud as we go isn't a good idea either. The closer we get to the area of venting the mud, the more intense the rate at which the flowing will keep out. We have to stop this problem directly at its source. Looks like we need another solution. Alright. Day 3? I believe this should be day 3 that we've been working on this Persona Spike issue. Alright. Let's go talk to Hoseni again. Oh shoot, what are you doing here?
Into the wind.
Whirlings!
Alright. So where's Hoseni now? I believe he's further down, right? Hoseni, you ain't sounding too good. You've been around this dark mud a little bit too long. I think I must be feeling the effects myself. Must have stayed here too long. Think about how to move the Persona Spike forward towards the ley line rupture. It's not a big deal though. I've had some rest. I'm much better already. At the same time, I've also thought of a solution. If it's just that well, I must say that finding a way to move the Persona Spike around is actually not as hard as finding the excuses to extend the report submission dates. Since the mud covers the ground, we can make it float. Just... No, don't make me guard it all the way over there. That's going to be a pain. I know exactly where they're trying to do it. They're trying to make it like the transport balloons. Just a little by using hot air balloons and transport the spike that way. It's a good idea, but it's just annoying having to guard those freaking balloons because everyone wants to attack them. Of course, this will help us solve the dark mud problem to some extent, but in areas where it's blocked up the tunnel, we might still have trouble getting the hot air balloon through. And this is without speaking of the monsters that the mud will attract. I'm afraid that we'll have to lay such things to you. Guess you're the star of the show, Paimon. I'll lend my sword to you for... Yeah, I'll let you have my sword for a while. To think that laughing just a little would make me cough this much. Whatever the case, Tu and Hao are packing this Persona Spike and getting the balloon ready. I'd have packaged the Persona Spike myself, but the mere effort of standing up for a while was enough to send me into coughing fits. How embarrassing. Looks like I'll have to train my body as well as my academic mind in the future. Go and look for them. Alrighty. Where is 2? 2 how? Oh, 2 and how? Hey, you're just in time. We're done wrapping this thing up. Guess that dude from Sumeru explained how we're going to use this hopper air balloon. Come on, Hoseni's not some dude from Sumeru. He's here to help us with the dark mud. Couldn't you have a bit more respect? Hey, this is just a friendly form of address. Right, whatever. The balloon can be used... Right, whatever. The balloon can be used to... And the purification device has also been prepared. Okay. If you need the help of the mining superstar... Actually, never mind. I can't really help right now. At least you got some self-awareness. Go get some rest. Whatever the case. If you want to start moving up the device, just start the hot air balloon right up. I'm really not looking forward to using this hot air balloon. Yeah, it will speed things up, but it's still going to be quite annoying. Alright, where's the hot air balloon? I don't see it around. Oh. Yep. Exactly how I thought it was going to be. Why? Like, I don't think that this is a
There are leaves
bad
around.
portion of it.
And I know just the tune
But,
to
like,
accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
It definitely isn't going to be a good portion. Dang. I don't want to get too close to it in case it just starts up automatically, but like, how far is it going to? It's probably going to go into there, into like to the underground waterway. All right, well, let's get going. Yeah, stop the dark mud as we continue. Start it up. Oh, it's not going that way. Great.
Time to go.
Just perfect. Exactly what we needed. Nope.
Take flight!
Riptide.
Oh my gosh. There's so much.
Time to go.
And monsters.
Whirling snow! Kamisato art! Sometsu!
Stabilize. Order guide you.
My apologies! Ha! Yeah!
You can run, but you can't. One with nature.
Alright, where's the balloon? Alright, so the balloon literally doesn't move unless I beat all the enemies. Good to know.
Into the wind.
Whirling snow! Sakura swirl! Yeah! Ha! My apologies!
Dang, little guy got caught in the crossfire. That sucks. See if I can get the Sealy to Sealy Court while we're doing... Oh, shoot. Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay.
Time to go.
Okay, that's recharge.
Time to go.
So much. Charge. Activate. Can we? Don't think that this is it's not a good idea doing this. Alright.
Brings a smile
Okay,
to
now
my
let's book it back because I
Time to go.
know that it's getting attacked.
This is order. Stabilize.
Kamisato art. Sumetsu. Whirling.
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night, Riptide.
I will have order.
Great. Oh, we're done? Well, the spike has finally been placed. According to my estimations, this should be the opening through the which the ley lines are flowing. If we can get this spike up and running here, we can affect the ley lines such that the openings can be closed. I believe that this will solve our problem for good. Shall we start now then? No, we cannot. I must perform another round of checks. We cannot afford to have another problem like the one we faced during the test run. Once the spike is ready, we'll be rid of this terrible mud and the monsters that come with it. And of course, this just so happens to be mud here.
Stabilize.
Take flight.
Ta. Ja. Ja. Ja.
Didn't we
My
just clean up that
apologies.
mud? Why is it back? Dang, we just ain't got energy around here.
Stabilize.
There you go, that's a good amount. Should be more than enough to charge that thing so we can get rid of this dark mud.
Time to go. One with nature.
Sakura swirl.
You can run, but you can't hide. The wind knows me.
Dang, how did he get on the roof? I hit him so hard that he landed on the roof.
Ja.
Suffocate.
Okay, you're getting annoying.
Ja. 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 Not bad. Ha!
Did we not clear that? I'm pretty sure we cleared this dark mud out. It just grows back. Why? Alright, well, I'm pretty sure we have to wait another day. So let's go ahead and do one more day. Day 4. Alright. What's going on? Are we not done yet? Oh, it's the last one. Wish that's unlocked yet. Dang it. I was hoping to get through all this, but that does suck that this last one isn't unlocked. Alright, so let's head on out of the chasm. It isn't really all that good to be around all that dark mud anyways. So, I do think that we might have enough for wishes. We might. Keyword might. Let's heal up some of our characters. Because we did get pretty low. At least for Kazuha we did. And I also wasn't expecting there to be that many monsters in there. Because before, I don't think we usually have to deal with that many. We have to deal with waves, yes. But definitely not that many monsters. Alright. So, I guess we can go ahead and check
The
out
scenery is wonderful.
and see if we have enough for wishes.
Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Do we have enough? No. Dang it, we need one more. Oh, that sucks. That really does suck. But could we?
There are leaves around.
I say let's do it. Because, like, yeah, we have 11, but I don't know. Because, like, we could do it, but because, like, who exactly is next? Because I know we have Kaya this month, but who is next month? If we can figure that out, that'll be really good. Because I think it was Barbara who was for this month, right? And we got Barbara. If I can remember. I believe that is Barbara Kaya. Then next we're going to have Fischl Zhongling. And then I'm pretty sure Noelle and Beto are together. Ningguang and then Xingqiu. Razor and then Amber. And then Bennett and Lisa. So I don't think we really need to go for any more of them until it gets back to Lisa. Because all of the other characters we can get in banners. Because we do know that Lisa and pretty much all the Mondstadt ones just don't come back. Pretty much. Well, not all of them. We know that ones like Kaya, Lisa, and Amber aren't really coming back around. But ones more like Zhongling, Fischl, Noelle, and Beto, they come back more often. So I would say until it gets back to Lisa, there's not really a reason to save it. So I say let's do it. Let's do it for the temple. Let's do it for Arataki Ito. Come on. Ah, dang. We didn't get Ito. Okay, so we got Magic Guide, Chongyun, Blood Tainted Greatsword, Cool Steel, Black Tassel, Magic Guide, Sharpshooter's Oath, another Sharpshooter's Oath, another Sharpshooter's Oath. Jeez, why did we get 3 Sharpshooter's Oath in a row? Come on now. Alright, so we got maybe a third of our winnings back. Better than getting none of it back. Huh. I really want to get Kuki Shinobu. We're going to have to try really hard to get all those Primo Gems to get Kuki Shinobu.
And I know just the tune.
So let's go ahead and check out Chongyun's constellations. Oh, we have Chongyun at C6. That is actually perfect. Alright, so what does his C6 entail of? Rally of 4 blades. Constellation level C6. So, Spirit Blade, Cloud Parting Star, deals 15% more damage to opponents with lower percentage of their max HP remaining than Chongyun. The skill would also summon 1 additional Spirit Blade. Alright, that's pretty cool. That is really cool. And we also hit 18 million. So that's also really good. Well, unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.